Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays The Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we took care of a couple of shrines as we made our way through Central Hyrule. Got our butts handed to us by a couple of guardians, leaving us with just one shield left. This time, we're going to continue on toward that tower, and, well, maybe not that specific one, but we'll be heading out that way and a bit to the north. And most of the reason why I'm going for this one next is because the armor that you get from it, from the next area, is going to be very worthwhile to have. It's going to open up the main hunting area that I want to use to gather up all the rupees I need to get all the stuff I want. So, that's where we're heading. Of course, it'll take a while to get there, so I'll see you when we get to the next point of interest. See, there is something of interest right here, as we run right along here. This skunk that you see covering the hillside up ahead is basically a big, massive corruption that if you walk through it, it hurts you. A lot of areas that's going to make getting around very difficult, and it can definitely be quite annoying, especially if you're trying to get somewhere specific. I don't remember seeing this particular structure on my first playthrough, so we're going to get to see what's inside. Oh, never mind, that's Lionel. I am not going to waste all my weapons on that right now. However, I am going to go ahead and mark that with a boss icon, because later on I might want to farm those for a while. Not a great shield, but that'll give me something other than the best shield I ever had. At least I've had it so far. And well, looks like we have another stable right over here. That is definitely going to be nice. Assuming I can get over there without falling into the water, of course. And there were a few things that I went ahead and did while you were away. I went ahead and went back to the fairy shrine, upgraded a couple pieces of armor. And went ahead and traded in the hearts, did a bit more cooking. Yeah, basically all the general housekeeping stuff to get things in order. Now that we're here, I do need a new woodcutter's axe, but what do I want to get rid of for it? Well, this Guardian Spear, well, nifty, isn't really going to be doing me much good right now. Go ahead and...
Mika's grace is ready.
Here's Pikango again. The stable is surrounded by cliffs, so it lacks striking scenery. Hey, we meet again. Are you out traveling as well? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If You have a picture to show me? Let's see it already. Check this out, dude. Ah, this one. Oh, that horse statue. This is at the Sandton Park ruins. Yes, there are some park ruins in Safula Hill to the northwest of here. You'll find that horse statue there. Painting this my passion, but even I can tell the statue is a true masterpiece. It's worth seeing at least once. Indeed it is.
Oh.
And with that being right nearby, I'm going to head there pretty quickly. Not right at the moment, though. Because, as with any horse stable that you find along the way, there's a shrine right next to it. And that's what we are going to do now. I think it's going to be right at the top of this cliff face. Hopefully I'll be able to get up without too much ado. Now let's see what this has in store for us. Here, we're going to need to get a key of some kind. Ah, yes, this one. This is a rather interesting puzzle. So, essentially, you have this switch, which moves this back and forth. And you have this ball that you need to move around to unlock stuff. You need to get that ball to that location. And to start with, which will let you open up the door, activates that as a piston, and lets you get up top. Then there's a whole nother set of stuff that you need to do after that. However, first things first, we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. There we go. Going to be a bit before I can get that arrow back. That's active. Activates that. Which, if we try using that, gives us a bit of a headache. So we can go over here, flip this down, which then lets us fly right. Or not. Well, we're on this side of it now. We need to open that door. I can't quite remember how we're supposed to do that. This is how you do it. Got that, knocks this down, which lets you get in here. Grab the key. At least I'm pretty sure this is the key. Yep. Now, these keys can only be used in the shrines you find them in, and they respawn, or go back to the, well, wherever they were when you found them, when you leave the shrine. Now we can open this door. Send that back up. Which gets us here. I'll get that chest eventually. There we go. Let's see. New type of weapon. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. So now that we're up here, there are a few things that we can do. Send that back over. And that will lead us back up to the end. Eventually. Well, that didn't work. Almost did, but ended up not quite working out like I would like. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. And just like that, as long as you avoid dropping down there, we're done. Now that we have that out of the way, let's head up here and see what our next destination is going to be. Well, missed that shot. Oh well. We've got a nice little wagon here. A bit more amber. And the Keats flock. Well, at least they're not too much of a problem to deal with. I would certainly say this counts as interesting. This is the park that the painter was talking about. Which, of course, gives us our next memory.
sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
And you can definitely tell that Zelda is under a lot of pressure there to unlock her ability. And it is taking its toll on her. But that is all long in the past. Now, everything's a ruin. And we have much to do to fix things. And lots of ground to cover before we're done. So let's keep at it, shall we? Oh. Another interesting thing. You hear the accordion playing, and there is a new character for us to interact with. He generally gives us clues about the shrines that are in the area, and what we need to do to solve them. However, I think we've got enough time to get one taken care of, so let's go up and see what he has to say. I did not hear your approach. I was lost in the song written by my late teacher. He passed away several years ago, you see, and this was the last song he taught me. Oh. That there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I don't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you ever heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? No. Ancient songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Sure. Oh. Excellent. Without further ado... When a single arrow threads 2 rings, the shrine will rise like birds on wings. Do you think the rings in the song refer to these oddly shaped rocks? And what of the shrine? There's a mystery to be uncovered here, that's for sure. And I get the feeling the truth is beyond my wildest imagination. May the light illuminate your path. Now, it's pretty obvious what you need to do. However, lining up the shot is going to be a whole different matter. let's see what I can figure out here. There we go. This took a little while to figure out which one was the right one to shoot through. But now that we got that, you have another shrine to open up. Go ahead and retrieve the arrows I shot over here, because those are a pretty valuable commodity. I think that's about all I'll be able to collect. Let's see what this one has for us. This one's going to be a fair bit of a challenge, so we'll come back to this later. Talk to you next time as we take on this shrine and move toward the next tower, and until then, Magius out.